Morning, viewers. This is Kasturi Day. Today, I'm going to start with the discussion of the question answers of the periodic table. Okay, in my last video, I discussed about some ICSE pattern question answers on this chapter. And now today I will discuss the question answers, the back questions generally, with some additional questions there with this discussion. You will find it. Some more questions will also be there in the next video. So you have to stay with me till this chapter completes, and then we will start with the discussion uh, of the next subject, that is uh, probably biology. Biology we will start discussion. Okay. So no, I think we will discuss physics. Okay? So we will discuss the physics chapter next video. I mean next to next video. Okay. So before that, I will request you to please to subscribe my channel if you have not subscribed yet. And if you are a new viewer to my channel, then also you will subscribe my channel to stay in tune with me. And please ring the notification bell, because that will notify you often as a new video is uploaded. Okay? And if you are liking the videos, press the like button, share with your friends so that they can also be benefited from this video. And are if you have any doubts or any other questions regarding this chapter or any other chapter of this class 9 or class 8 or class 7, as you watch the videos, if you are facing any problems, please you can write in the comment box, or you can also access in the email ID. You can write a mail, and that is kasturi74@gmail.com. KASTURI kasturi74@gmail.com. Okay, so I'll again welcome you to my channel, that is MouShauk, and start with the today's discussion. And before that, I will request you to please do meditate before you start your day. Okay, so let us concentrate on meditation. For meditation, we'll concentrate on a point of light. Okay, think that light is falling into you. The whole body is being enlightened, getting energy, getting it. You are feeling enthusiastic, with interest in whatever you are doing, feeling happy, doing the job in a very interesting way, feeling your brain, you enjoy your job, feeling that you're good in your body. Today's discussion, as I told you, is the periodic table question answers according to ICSE syllabus class 9. Okay. So the periodic table, first we will discuss the fill in the blanks. That is the relative atomic mass of light element up to calcium is approximately dash its atomic number. It's 20. The horizontal rows of the periodic table are called periods. Okay. Then going across left to right, atomic size tends to decrease. Moving left to right in the second period, number of valence electrons increase from 1 to 8. Okay? That is from left to right in a period when we are moving, and in the second period, so the valence electrons, they increase from 1, that is alkali metals have 1 electron in outermost shell. Therefore, they have their valence electrons is 1. And when we are moving towards the right, In the second period, we will see that the valence electron increases to 8. Okay. Now, moving down in the second group, number of valence electrons remains the same. That is, all are having the same number of valence electrons in the second group. Okay, down the group, the valence electrons remain the same. Elements placed at the bottom of the periodic table are called lanthanides and actinides. Okay, then inner transition elements placed in the sixth period are called lanthanides. Metals form basic oxides. Okay, the oxides which are formed by metals, they are basic in nature. That is, they form alkalis when dissolved in water. Then metallic character decreases as we move across a period. That is, metals become non-metals as we go from left to right. Okay, that is the elements. First, they are generally metals. Usually metals we follow, then we get alkaline earth metals. And as we move down, as we move across the period, that is from left to right, we will see that metallic character decreases and non-metallic character increases. Then metallic character increases as we go down the group. Okay? Then representative elements have complete penultimate shells. Okay, representative elements, they have complete penultimate shell. Only their outer shell, that is their ultimate shell or the valence shell, that is incomplete. Okay. Then transition elements, they have incomplete penultimate shells. Okay, transition elements, they have their penultimate shells, that is incomplete. Okay. Then vertical lines are called groups. Then horizontal lines are called fields. Okay. Then there are 18 vertical lines in the periodic table, or you can say 18 vertical groups in the periodic table, vertical rows in the periodic table. Okay. Then modern periodic law is given by Henry Moseley. Okay. Inert gases have zero valence. The highly non-metallic elements are present on the right-hand side of the periodic table. Choose the correct option. The transition elements. The next topic we are going, that is choose the correct option. Here, the transition elements that start from first period. Sorry, it starts from fourth period. Okay, transition elements start from the fourth period. Okay. When the elements present in the second period and group 18 are neon. Second period and group number 18, that is neon that is present. Okay. Then the elements present in the first two groups of the periodic table are highly metallic in nature. First two groups, first group is alkali metals and second group is alkaline earth metals. So both of them are metals. Okay. Then the radioactive element is grouped in group 1. Sorry, group 1 is francium. Group 1 radioactive element is francium. Then the radioactive element in group 2 is radium. Okay. So the radioactive element in group 2 is radium. Now we come to some of the name the following. Zero group elements. What are the zero group elements which we know? Those are helium, neon, argon, krypton, xenon, and radium. Longest period of the periodic table is the sixth period. Incomplete period of the periodic table is the seventh period. Group 1 elements. That is lithium, sodium, potassium, rubidium, cesium, and francium. Then horizontal rows of the periodic table are known as periods, and two elements whose atomic weight are corrected. Okay, two elements whose atomic weight was corrected, that is beryllium and gold. Okay, then two elements for which gaps were left, chlorine and silicon. Triads formed by alkaline earth metals, calcium, strontium, and barium. Okay. one triad that is formed by alkaline earth metals, calcium, strontium, and barium. Noble gases with duplet arrangement of electrons, that's helium. Metalloid in period 3 metalloid is silicon. Okay. Then valency of elements with group 14 and 15. Group 14 valency is 4 and group 15 the valency is 5. Okay. Then the noble gas have electronic configuration of 2, 8, and 8. So that noble gas is argon. Name the gas which is used in filling balloons, helium gas. Okay, because it's light in weight. Okay, and no, inert, that's one. Then light bulbs, the gas used in lighting bulbs, that is argon. The gas which is brightly colored and it is used in advertising lighting works, that is neon gas. Okay, name the group whose elements have 0 valency, that's group 18. The covalent compound formed by an element in period 2 and an halogen. It's carbon tetrachloride, CCl4. Non-metallic element present in period 3 of group number 15 and 16, phosphorus and sulfur. An electrovalent compound formed by an alkaline earth metal and halogen, magnesium chloride. An electrovalent compound by an alkaline earth metal. So magnesium is an alkaline earth metal and halogen chlorine is an halogen. So chlorine is a halogen. So magnesium combining with chlorine to form magnesium chloride, and which is this compound is electrovalent compound. Okay, by sharing of electrons it happens. So that's why it's an electrovalent compound. Then bridge elements of period 3. Okay, bridge elements of period 3 of group number 1, 2, and 3. So group number 1, lithium and magnesium, then beryllium and aluminium, then boron and silicon. Okay, group 2 is beryllium and aluminium, and group 3, boron and silicon. Then alkali metals in period 3 that dissolves in water, giving a strong alkali, that is sodium. Okay, typical elements of group number 14 and 15. That's carbon and nitrogen. Therefore, group number 14 is known as carbon group, and group number 15 is known as nitrogen group. That's why they are known as typical elements which are present in these groups. Okay. Then alkaline earth metals is found in period number 3. That's magnesium. Now, next question, write electronic configuration of the element which is having 3, 5, and 9. Okay, that's 17. Okay. So, what is the group number of T? I'm sorry. The electronic configuration of the element T that has a atomic number that's 17 and mass number that's 35. Okay, mass number is 35 and atomic number is 17. So what is the group number of T? What is the period number of T? How many valence electrons are there in an atom of T? What is the valency of T? It is a metal or a non-metal. State the number of protons and neutrons in T. So electronic configuration will be K, L, and N. K, L, and M. Okay, K, L, and M. 3 shells will be there. Okay. So it will be 2, 8, and 7. And it belongs to 7A. Okay. So group number 7A. It belongs to group number 7A because it belongs to the halogen group rather. Okay. Now, what is the periodic number of T? Third period. Because 3 shells are there, so third period. And it has only 1 electron missing to form the octet. That's why it belongs to 7A group, halogen group. Okay. Then how many valence electrons are there in the outermost shell of the T? That's 7 electrons and they're present in the outermost shell. What is the valency of T? -1. Okay. That is, it accepts electron to complete the octet. It is a metal or a non-metal. It's a non-metal. Then state the number of protons and neutrons in the number of in T. Okay, proton is 17 as its atomic number is 17 and neutron is 18 because mass number is 35. So 35 minus the atomic number, that will give the number of neutrons, that is 18. Okay. The position of the element, next question, the position of the element A, B, C, D, and E in the periodic table are shown in this way. The group number 1, dash dash A, group 2 dash B dash, group 17 dash C dash, group number 18 D dash E. Now state which are metals, non-metals, and noble gases in this table. State which is the most reactive metal or non-metal, which type of ion will be formed by elements A, B, and C, which is larger in size, D or E, or B or C. Okay. So first, that is which are metals, non-metals, and noble gases. A and B, that is group 1, that is metal, that is A is metal. Group 2 consists of also metal, so group B is also a metal. Okay. Then non-metal, group C is a non-metal group, that's why C is non-metal. Group 18, D and E, those are inert gases, so therefore they are noble gases or inert gases. Then which is the most reactive metal or non-metal? Group A is the most reactive metal, and sorry, not group A. The element is most reactive element, that's a metal, and C is our most reactive non-metal. Okay. Next question is, which type of ion will be formed with an element of A, B, and C? Okay, A will form a cation, that is 1 plus, or rather plus 1, you can say. Then element B will form a cation, that is 2 plus. Element C will form an anion, that is minus 1, okay, or 1 minus. Okay. Next is in group D and E, which is larger, D or E, and B or C. So in case of D or E, E is larger because down the group, the size, atomic size increases. So E is lower than D, down than D, and therefore E is larger in size. B or C, so if you are moving from if you are moving from left to right, the size will decrease in size. So B will be larger, not C. It will be B will be larger. So yes, B will be larger because as we are moving from left to right, the size decreases. The atomic size decreases. So B or C, C is on the right hand side of the B element. So B will be larger. Okay. Now the next question. This question refers to the elements of the periodic table with atomic numbers from 3 to 18. Okay. In the table below, some elements are shown by letters, even though the letters are not usual symbols of the elements. See 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. The 3 contains A, 4 contains B, 5 contains C, 6 to D, 7E, 8F, 9G, 10H, 11I, 12J, 13K, 14L, 15M, 16N, 17O, 18C. Okay. Now, which of the following is a noble gas? Which is an halogen, which is an alkali metal, which is an element with valency 4. A combines with F, which would be the formula of the resulting compound. What is the electronic configuration of G? Okay. So which one is a noble gas? H and P. See, if their atomic number is 10, that means electronic configuration will be 2 and 8. So H has electronic configuration of 2 and 8. That means outer valence shell is complete. Therefore, that is an inert gas. Okay. Then we come to P. P has an electronic configuration as atomic number is 18. So electronic configuration will be 2, 8, and 8. Okay. Therefore, again, it is an inert gas because its outer shell is complete. Okay. That's an inert gas. Okay. Noble gas. Then it's a halogen. Halogen will be containing 1 electron less to complete the octet. So if we come to G, then it has atomic number 9. That means 2, 8, 2 and 7. Okay, so that is deficient of 1 electron to complete the octet. And if we come to O, which is 17 is atomic number, it will be 2, 8, and 7. Again, 7, because 1 electron is missing to complete its octet. So these two, that is G and O, they are halogen. Okay. Then an alkali metal. Now, alkali metal means it has 1 electron in its outermost shell. First group, that if we come to A, okay, which has atomic number as 3, that means 2 and 1. And I has atomic number is 11, that means 2, 8, and 1. Okay, 2 and 8, 2 plus 8, that is 8, 10, and plus 1, 11. Okay, so A and I, they have only 1 electron in their outermost shell. Therefore, those are alkali metals. Then element which has valency 4. Okay, that means it has 4 electrons in its outermost shell. Let us come to D. Okay, so D we have atomic number as 6. That means 2 and 4. Outermost shell has 4 electrons, so valency will be 4. Then L has 14. That means 2, 8, and 4. Therefore, its valence electron has 4 electrons on its outermost. That is, it has 4 electrons on its outermost shell. Okay, therefore, its valency is 4. Okay, so sorry. An upgrade has come. Okay, so we'll continue with that question answer discussion. Okay, next is an element with valency 4 we completed. Then A combined with F, what would be the formula of the resulting compound? A combines with F, what will be the formula of the resulting compound? So A we know as the atomic number is 3, that means 2 and 1, and F has 8 as atomic number, that means 2 and 6. So the formula will be A2F because A requires to give up its 1 valence electron to form its duplicate. Okay, and F requires 2 electrons to complete its octet. Therefore, F will take 2 of A. Okay, because from each A, it will get 1 electron to complete its octet. So therefore, A2F will be the formula. Okay, now what is the electronic configuration of G? Okay, so G will be electronic configuration, atomic number is 9. That means 2 and 7 will be the electronic configuration. Okay. Next, we move on to an element belongs to the 3rd period and group 3, that is group 3A or 13 of the periodic table. State the number of valence electrons, the valency, if it is a metal or a non-metal, the number of the element, the name of the elements. So, the number of valence electrons, 3rd period, that means it has 3 valence electrons on its outermost shell. Okay, no. The 3rd period means it has 3 shells. Okay, and group 3A means it will have 3 valence electrons. Okay, so the valency will be +3. Okay, as it has 3 valence electrons, so it will lay off its 3 valence electrons to form the octet. Okay, and therefore its valency will be 3 plus 3. Okay, as it is giving off the valence electron, the valence electrons to complete its octet, therefore it's a metal. Metal always gives away its valence electrons to form the octet. The name of the element is aluminium. Okay, then an element A has 2 electrons in its fourth shell. That means it has 4 shells, 2 electrons in its outermost shell. State its atomic number, its electronic configuration, its valency, the position of the periodic table. If it is a metal or a non-metal, is it a metal or a non-metal? Is it an oxidizing or reducing agent? Okay. So atomic number. 4 shell it has. That means the electronic configuration will be like this: 2, 8, 8, and 2. 4 shells it has. So 2, 8, 8, and 2. That means 20 atomic numbers. Z will be equal to 20. Electronic configuration 2882. Valency will be 2 because it has 2 electrons on its outermost shell. Now position, it will be group 2 because it has 2 electrons on its outermost shell. And as it has 4 shells, so it's period 4. Okay, then it's a metal because it has 2 electrons on its outermost shell. It is a reducing agent. Okay, generally metals are reducing agents. So it is the reducing agent. It will lose electrons. So it's a reducing agent. Okay. Now, 2 elements P and Q belong to the same period of the modern periodic table and are in group 1 and group 2 respectively. P and Q, same period, but 2 different groups, group 1 and group 2. Compare the following characteristics in the tabular form: number of electrons in the valence shell, the tendency to lose electrons, their metallic characters, formation of their oxides, and formation of their chlorides. So number of electrons in the valence shell will be for P, as it is in group 1. So for valence electron will be 1. For Q, as it is in group 2, therefore the valence electron will be 2. Okay. Tendency to lose electrons, it will lose group 1 elements, they lose electrons very easily. Group 2 elements, they lose easily, but not as easily as P, as group 1. Okay, so Q will lose electron easily, but not as easily as P. Its metallic character, P is more metallic than Q, and Q is less metallic than, but both are metals. Okay, then formation of their oxides. As P is very reactive, it rapidly reacts with the oxygen in the air. Okay, like sodium reacting with oxygen to form sodium oxide. Here in group 2, the Q element, that will that also reacts rapidly with oxygen, but it will react less rapidly with oxygen in the air than P. Okay. Then formula of their chlorides. This P will form chloride as chlorine has valency 1. P is also having the valency 1, though. So the chloride will be formed will be PCl. Okay. For example, sodium chloride or KCl, potassium chloride, or cesium chloride, CSCl, etc. For Q, as it has valency 2 and chlorine has valency 1, so the formula will be QCl2. For example, magnesium chloride, MgCl2, CaCl2, barium chloride, BaCl2. Okay. Now give reasons. Alkali metals are kept in inert solvents. Why? Because alkali metals are highly reactive with air and water. They react violently with them. Okay. When they are alkali metals, we know they are very highly reactive with air and water, and so they react with them very violently. And that's why they are kept in inert solvents, so that it can prevent the metal to come in contact with the air or moisture. Okay. Next is, where alkali metals and halogens do not occur freely instead. Alkali metals are very highly reactive metals, and halogens, they are very highly reactive non-metals. That's why they cannot be kept alone. They cannot be left behind without combining. That's why they cannot be found without any combining state. Always they are found in compound state. Okay. Freely in nature, they cannot be found. Okay, then alkali and alkaline earth metal compounds usually form electrovalent compounds because they readily donate their valence electrons to form their octet. With the non-metals, they generally gain the non-metals, they donate their electrons to the non-metals, and the non-metals would gain their electrons to form the stable electronic configuration. Okay, that's why they generally they form electrovalent compound. Okay. Then inert gases, they do not form the compounds. Inert gases, they have outermost shell that is fully filled. Okay, they have fully filled outer shell, and that's why they do not have a tendency to gain or lose electrons. That's why they are stable, and they do not, that's why they do not react with other metals, other elements to form the compounds. Okay. Now give reasons. Group 1 elements are called alkali metals. Why? Now group 1 elements, they form oxides and hydroxides when they generally we know they are very highly reactive. So generally when they come in contact with oxygen or with air or moisture, they will form their oxides and hydroxides. And when these hydroxides and oxides are dissolved in water, they form strong alkalis. That's why they are known as alkali metals. Okay. Group 2 elements, they also form alkalis. Their oxides and hydroxides, they also form alkalis, but not as strong as the alkali earth metals. Okay. That's why they are known as alkaline metals. Sorry, they are not formed. They do not form such highly alkaline. So their oxides and hydroxides are not so much alkaline as the alkali metals. Okay. So that's why they are also called alkaline metals, but they are known as alkaline earth metals. Why earth? Earth was a term which was applied by the early chemists to non-metallic substances that are insoluble in water and resistant to heat. Generally, earth was applied to those elements which were non-metallic in nature, and they are insoluble in water and resistant to heat. But Anthony Lavoisier, he called them salt-forming earth elements. Okay. As Antonio Lavoisier, he explained these elements, that is alkaline metals, as salt-forming earth elements. Therefore, they are known as alkaline earth metals. Here, that's why they're known as alkaline earth metals. Now, last question for today is, why group 0 elements are called inert elements? Now, group 0 elements, they are stable. They have complete octet configuration. Octet electronic configuration is complete, stable, and they have complete octet. The valence electron is full. That's why they do not have a tendency to lose or gain electrons. And therefore, they do not react with any other element to form compounds. Okay. That does not happen. So they are inert. This behavior is inert. They are inert behavior, and that's why they are known as inert gases. Okay. So this is for today. Some more questions are left. We will discuss in the next video. Till then, please do go through the whole chapter, the question answers. Any doubt, please do write in the comment box, or you can also write in my mail ID, that is kasturi74@gmail.com. KASTURI kasturi74@gmail.com. Okay. So all the videos will be there in the each, the video links will be present in each video's description box. You can go from there to the whichever video you want. The playlist will also be there in the video, in the description box. You can go to the playlist which you want, if you want to navigate into the whichever playlist you want to go, you can go. Okay. And it will also, the description box also contains my new channel link also. If you want, you can visit that. That is a Bengali channel, spiritual channel. You can, if you are liking those, you can visit that channel also. And in this respect, in this channel respect, if you have any doubt, any query, you can write in the comment box. Okay. And if you have not subscribed yet or a new viewer to my channel, please to subscribe my channel and stay tuned with me. Please ring the notification bell, okay, so that it will notify you as soon as a new video is uploaded. If you are liking the videos, press the like button, share with your friends so that they can also be benefited from these videos. Okay. So thank you for joining and have a good day.